Well, it's not just here for the Amsterdam market. Is obviously that's what we published. We focused on because that's more tangible for everybody. What we did is we researched 22 of the specific areas in Amsterdam. There are only 22. We researched everything with an accuracy of over 99%. But it's knowledge-based. It's fact-based, and that's the first time that report actually came out that was fact-based. And the conclusion is very simple. Where Airbnb is saying it's all over the city, it's not. It's very center-focused. And the growth has been 474% over the last year. And the other takeaway is that the difference in average room rate, where we always thought that Airbnb was a lot cheaper than hotels, is not. There's only €4 difference in average rate. Obviously, you can stay perhaps in an apartment with more people, but the rate still is very high. It's almost at par with hotels. And I think the most important thing is here when you talk about threat or disruption, or it all applies. But at the end of the day, it's Airbnb is there. It's not going to go away. It's just like Uber. It's there. It's not going to go away. And you have to embrace it. And you have to see it as a new segment. You have to look at it that way. And I think it's not a problem so much for the hotel industry, because the amount of room bookings, the increase in travel in the world is so tremendous that the amount of supply just can't keep up. That is why Airbnb can grow so fast. And it is the political discussion and the social discussion that is much more heavy and much more important than seeing it from the point of view of a hotelier who always, any new hotel or any new lodging opportunity comes in is a threat, obviously. But you can't look at it that way. And you have to look at it from a social point of view. How are we going to deal with it? And if I may say, the last thing, because it's a question that's going to come up anyway, the city of Amsterdam, the policy, we're trying to shut down on hotel permits in the city, and we don't want tourists apparently in the city center. Well, good luck. People who come to Amsterdam are not coming to see Diemen South or to see Sloterdijk Center. They're coming to see the canal area, full stop. Whether they have to stay there or not is a different topic, but that's what they're coming for. And Airbnb is just going to increase in that area, and you're going to hear these strollers on the streets more and more. The Amsterdam market is an overboiling market as it is. I mean, occupancies are rising. The last 2 years we got 50 euros more average rate. That's phenomenal. It's going to London, Paris regions. And what's happening is that obviously hotel owners, unless they're institutional and they understand what's going on, will start asking more and more money for their hotels because they think it's a scarcity. And certainly with the hotel policies that is restricting creating more hotel rooms, prices will go up. And what might slow that down, arguably, and obviously people who want the buy side will argue that, well, the Airbnb is not, there's no policy on that, so logically that will have an effect on the prices. It will, but with the enormous amount of demand for hotel rooms, thus the increase in ARR and increase in RevPAR, so to say, impact is minimal.